Welcome back, crafters. It's spooky season and one of my favorite times of the year. Today I decided to create these little jumping spider earrings. I think they're super cute and really fun for Halloween. So I hope you enjoy it, and with that, let's get crafting. Make sure you subscribe for more videos just like this one. I used a cotton pearl thread and a 2.5mm crochet hook. You can use any colors you like. All I used was 2 different colors and the black thread for the eyes. So you can pick what you would like for your spider's body and its abdomen. You'll also need a tapestry needle and a pair of scissors. We're going to begin with the cephalothorax, which is where the eyes sit on the head. You're going to begin by creating a magic circle. To do this, you're going to lay your yarn across the inside of your hand just to your pinky. Then you're going to wind it around and cross it over on the inside of your hand. And keep winding around so it'll be crossed over on the inside of your hand, but not on the outside of your hand. Then you can take your crochet hook and go underneath those 2 pieces of yarn, pull that first one through, go in through the top little triangle there and pull that yarn through as well. Next, you can pinch with your hand and carefully slide your fingers out. Then you might have to detangle your tail a little bit. We're going to start by chaining 2, so pull a loop through 2 times. Next, we're going to double crochet into our magic circle. Make sure you go over top of your tail that you can pull to decrease the size of your circle. So once again, you want to double crochet over that tail. To double crochet, you yarn over, insert your crochet hook through your circle, pull a loop up, then you're going to pull through 2 loops and pull through 2 more loops. So once again, you yarn over, insert your hook, pull through 2 and pull through 2 to double crochet, and you want to do this a total of 8 times. Once you have all 8 double crochets, then you can pull your tail tight to close your circle. And then we're going to slip stitch into that first chain 2 that we created in order to close the circle off. Next, you're going to start by chaining 2, and then we're going to work partial double crochets 8 times, so into each of those previous double crochets that we already created around. I did an accidental extra 9th in the video, but you only need to do 8 since there's only 8 double crochets around your magic circle. I just went in through an extra stitch by accident, but make sure you just do 8 of them. So we're going to start by yarning over, then inserting our crochet hook. We're going to pull a loop through. We're going to pull through 2. And then we're going to not finish that double crochet, and we're going to go right into the next one. So yarn over and then insert your crochet hook into the next stitch. You're going to pull a loop through, and then you pull through just 2 again, and you don't complete it. And you're going to do this all the way around into each of those stitches around your entire circle from the last round. So that should be a total of 8. Once you're in your last double crochet, then after you've pulled through 2, you can pull through all of those loops that were left on your crochet hook. And now you can finish off by pulling one more loop through, and then you can cut yourself a nice long tail, since we're going to use this to sew onto our legs afterward. Then you can just give a tug on your crochet hook to pull that through. Now we're going to start with the legs, and we're going to do a magic circle exactly the same as the last part. Next, you're going to chain 2, and we're going to single crochet 10 times into our magic circle. Make sure you single crochet over top of the tail that you can pull to make the circle smaller. In order to single crochet, all you do is insert your hook through the magic circle, pull a loop through, and then pull through 2. After that, you can slip stitch into that first chain 2 that we created in order to close the circle. Now to create the first leg, we're going to chain 6, so pull a loop through 6 times. We're going to skip a loop, and we're going to slip stitch into the next one. Then single crochet 1 time, skip a loop again, and you're going to slip stitch. And then lastly, slip stitch into the next stitch over on your circle. And then you're going to want to repeat this process 3 more times. So I have it sped up, which you can slow down the video if you like, or you can just go back to watch this part again. Once you're done all 4 legs, you can finish off by pulling one more loop through after you've slip stitched that last leg down to the circle. And then we're going to do the other 4 legs, and in order to do this, we need to start by creating a slip knot. And then we are going to slip stitch into the spider just 1 stitch over from where our other legs are. So make sure you turn your work so then you're going the correct direction down. So you want to start at the same end that you started the other legs off, and to do that you have to turn your work over, you slip stitch in, and then you can chain 6 and repeat the same process that we did on the other side 4 times all together for each leg. Once you have done 4 legs, then you can finish off by pulling one more loop through and cutting a nice tail. Okay, we're going to make the last part of our spider, the abdomen. Once again, we're going to start with a magic circle, exactly the same as we did the previous 2. Then you can chain 2. You can double crochet 8 times into your magic circle. Slip stitch into that first chain 2 we created to close the circle. Then you can chain 2 and double crochet into that same stitch as your chain 2 that you started with. Then you can double crochet 2 more times. Next, you're going to double crochet twice into the same stitch. So after you finished 1 double crochet, go back into the same stitch and double crochet 1 more time. Then double crochet twice. Double crochet 2 times into the same stitch. Double crochet just 1 more time. Then you can slip stitch into that first chain 2 we created to close the ends together. Next, you're going to chain 2. Then you're going to double crochet 1 time, and you're going to do this in between your double crochets from the last round. So don't go through that top stitch, go in between the double crochets you made from the last round. After you've done that, we're going to do a double crochet decrease, and we're going to do that 5 times. So to do a double crochet decrease, you're going to yarn over, insert your crochet hook, and then you can pull a loop through, pull through 2, but don't finish it off, and then you're going to yarn over and insert your crochet hook into the next stitch. And after that, you can pull through 2 and then pull through all the remaining loops. And lastly, you can slip stitch into that first chain 2 that we created in order to close the ends together. And then you can finish off by pulling one more loop through and cutting a nice long tail because we're going to use it to sew our spider together later. Now we're going to put everything together. Start by taking your legs piece and you're going to weave in all the ends of your legs piece. So what you can do is take your tapestry needle and take your ends, and then I just go around a few times through the center part of the magic circle that we had for the legs. And once you've gone around a few times, then you can cut the tails off. After that, you can weave in just the end of the cephalothorax, just the center one, but leave one of the ends because we need to use that to attach the body all together. To add the eyes, you're going to take your black yarn, start by going from the bottom of your cephalothorax and push your yarn through to the top where the eye is going to sit. I make 2 knots for the bigger front eyes and just 1 for the small side eye. So to do this, I just pull the knot as close as I can to the body of my spider, and I do that twice. And then I go back through the cephalothorax. Then you can take your tapestry needle and come out where you'd like your second eye to sit, and this is going to be my smaller side eye, so I only make 1 knot for this one. And after that, I go back through the cephalothorax and I repeat for the other side for the other 2 eyes. Once I'm all done with the eyes, then I tie a knot in the bottom where to secure the eyes and have no loose ends. After I've tied a knot a couple of times, then you can just cut off the extra yarn. Now to sew the legs onto the cephalothorax, you're going to take that extra end that you had on the cephalothorax still, and you're just going to weave it back and forth through the legs and through the body part all the way around until it's nice and secure. So once again, you just go back and forth all the way around. Once you've gone all the way around, I like to weave my end in the bottom side of my spider around the magic circle area that we had there. And then next you can weave in the center end that we had for the abdomen, but leave the other one because now we're going to use it to sew on to the rest of our spider. And we do the same technique, just go back and forth all the way around until it's secure. And then you can weave that remaining end in, and I go through the center part once again where we had the start of our magic circle a few times. Lastly, you can take your hoop earrings and you can just put the yarn through the hoop. Well, I hope you enjoyed crafting these spider earrings with me, and if you did, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this one.